Oh, I can hear. Good morning, Wildcats. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, my friends. We are so happy to be here for our awards assembly. But can everyone show me what it's like to be responsible with hands in our lap? Okay. Thank you, my friends. We're so happy to honor all of our students of the months for the months of December and January. We have been in school for over 100 days, and you are 100 and what's today, 4 days smarter. I'm so happy to be here. Let's look at our families and say, thank you, families. And of course, we have to thank our teachers. Say, thank you, teachers. So our teachers are the ones who picked all of our students, and we're going to show off those students today. So everyone, deep breath into your nose. Out of your mouth. One more time through your nose. Out of your mouth. Alright, I am so happy that we're here today, my friends. We are here to celebrate our students of the month for December and January, okay? Thank you for being responsible with hands in your lap. Our first students of the month are our spelling bee students. They're in 4th and 5th grade, so let's give a big clap for those kiddos. When you're in 4th and 5th grade, I'm going to tell you, you get a chance to win a trophy like they did. Wow, right? So keep up that hard work, my friend. Our next award is our Think Together Award. Our Think Together Award goes to Miss Allison Sanchez. Allison, are you here? Come on up, Allison. There she is. Give a big round of applause. Of all of the kinder first and second, Allison is there. Let's give a big round of applause to Allison. Great job, Allison. All right, thank you, Allison. Great job. Out of all kinder first and second, she was picked. One more big round of applause for Allison. Great job. Our next thing is we're going to honor, my friends, our AC Sports Club. Who likes sports? Oh, I know you do. So look at all those 4th graders who played soccer. Do you remember the soccer game? And here's all those 5th graders. Let's give a big round of applause for our 5th graders who won that soccer game. Great job, my friends. That was last Friday. All right, now, thank you. Now we're looking at the athletes of the month, and our first athlete goes to Matthew Perez in kindergarten. Matthew Perez in Miss Morales class. Matthew. Congratulations, Matthew. And the kindergarten class of the month is Mrs. Moreno. Mrs. Moreno, come on up. And in 1st grade, our 1st grade student of the month for athletes goes to Ashton Shepherd. Ashton! Sorry, Ashton, I saw you. There's Mr. Ashton Shepherd. Come on up. And the 1st grade class is Mr. Gomez's class. Mr. Gomez's class. We'll get that to Mr. Gomez a little bit later. Our 2nd grade student is Nieli Ramos. Nieli! And our 2nd grade class is Miss Robeson's class. Congratulations, Miss Robeson. And we'll give that to Miss Robeson a little bit later. Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause for our athletes of the month. Great job, my friends. Great job. Thank you. All right, our next awards are Mr. Castillo Superstar, but before we do that, I think it's time for golden tickets, right, Miss Yelida? All right, show me what it's like to be responsible. All right, I think we should start with 2, Miss Yelida, 2, maybe 3. Let's see. All right, let's see. Who is this? This is not a 1st grader. not a second grader. It's a kindergartner. And this kindergartner is in Miss Ventura's class. And this student's name is Angel. Angel, Miss Ventura's class. Oh, come on, Angel. We're Miss Ventura's. Our next award, right over there, buddy, right over there. And our next award is not a kindergartner, not a second grader. It's a first grader. They're not in Mr. Gomez's class. They are in Mrs. Nuno's class. And this student is Alexis. Alexis in Mrs. Nuno's class. Alexis, not here. Oh, you missed school, you missed out. You gotta come to school. Okay, we get two more. I'm gonna do this a little bit faster. All right, this is Yoselin in Mr. Gomez's class. Yoselin. Come on in, Yoselin, for Mr. Gomez's class. Yoselin. There she is. And one more right here, one more. Oh, Mr. Gomez is on the... Dagoberto from Mr. Gomez's class. Dago, come on up. Great job, Dago. Great job, Yoselin, right over there. All right. Our next awards are Mr. Castillo Superstar Awards. These kids have been working with Mr. Castillo, and they have been amazing. Let's give a big round of applause to Enrique Gonzalez and Ms. Moreno's class. Enrique! Great job, Enrique! We've been working so hard. And in first grade, Marco Zacarias. Marco! Come on up, my friend! Yeah, there he is with that smile. And in second grade, that's Mr. Luke Leon. Luke, come on up. Luke Leon. Where's Luke? Luke, there he is. Great job. We've been working really hard with Mr. Castillo and all of our groups. Great job. A big round of applause. And everyone go look at Mr. Castillo. Say, thank you, Mr. Castillo. He's our best school counselor. Thank you, my friends. You may join your classes. All right, my friends. Our next awards are our Aristas Awards. And that are those students who are always being fair, responsible, and kind on the playground. And they're looking at those great kiddos. So in kindergarten, that goes to Jorge Ruano Aguilar. Jorge, come on up. Jorge Aguilar. There he is. First grade, Aiden Ariola. Aiden, come on up, Aiden. Aiden Ariola. Aiden Ariola. No? Not here? Okay, not here, not here. Thank you, Colton. And from second grade, that's Anthony Perez. Anthony in second grade. Anthony Perez. There he is. A big round of applause to our Recess Award for working good for Mr. Alex, Miss Carla, Miss Olga, Miss Susie, Miss Jen, Miss Elizabeth. Great job. Thank you, my friends. You may join your classes. Miss, I think that's the time for more golden tickets. All right, let's see. Can you show me what it's like to be responsible with hands in our lap? Oh, that's 3 for sure. 3 for sure. All right, let's see. Let's see. It's going to be a first grader, a kindergartner, a TK student. Here we go. This is a first grader named Yaretsi in Miss Nuno's class. Yaretsi in Miss Nuno's class. And this is a second grader in Miss Carrier's class, and her name is Caroline. Caroline, come on up. This is also a second grader in Miss Cocasta's class named Alyssa. Alyssa in Mrs. Cocasta's class. Oh, not here, not here. You missed school, you missed out. We're going to do one more, and let's see who this is. This is Lola in Miss Vasquez's class. Lola, come on up, this is Miss Jessica over there. All right, my friends, the next awards are the STEAM Awards from our fantastic teacher, Mrs. Avon. And Mrs. Avon picked Matthew Perez. Come on up, Matthew. We got another award. Oh my goodness, and you get the STEAM Award, which is our lab coat, so you can be that mad scientist. We have our kindergarten class, which is Miss Vasquez's class. Miss Vasquez, come on up, come on up. In first grade goes to Catherine Herrera Lopez. Catherine, come on up, Catherine. Not here, we'll make sure that she gets it. That first grade class is Mr. Gomez's class, and we'll get that to Mr. Gomez. Our second grade student is Joel Santiago. Joel, come on! And our second grade teacher is Mrs. Shalat, and we'll get that to Mrs. Shalat. Her class. Come on, Joel, right up here. Joel also gets that mad scientist coat. A big round of applause to our senior students and teachers all the month. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, thank you. You may join your classes. All right, my friends. The next awards are our music students and classes of the month. Uh-oh, show me who'd like to be responsible. With hands in our lap. Thank you. First grade goes to Avery Cordero. Avery Cordero. No, not here. Kindergarten is Jay Cruz. Jay, come on up. There he is. And our second grade student goes to Lenny Manzano Ayala. Lenny. And our classes go again to Miss Vasquez's class. Come back up, Miss Vasquez. And our first grade class is Mr. Gomez, and we'll get that to him. And our second grade class is Miss Robeson, and we'll get that to her. Congratulations, my friends. A big round of applause. Great job. You may join your classes. All right, Miss Hernandez said golden ticket. So show me what it's like to be responsible with hands in our lap. Let's take a deep breath into our nose, out of our mouth. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Miss Hernandez, ready, she's ready, she's ready. Here we go. And this is a kindergarten student in Mrs. Usher's class named Catalea. Catalea, come on up. Go to Miss Jessica. And from Miss Nuno's class, Alicia. Miss Nuno's class, Alicia. Alicia from Miss Nuno's class. The last one, last but not least, is also from Miss Nuno's class, Camila. Camila from Miss Nuno's class. Camila from Miss Nuno's class, right over there. All right, my friends, here we go. These are our writers of the month for the months of December and January. From Mrs. Spice's class, Gael Torres, Gael. Mrs. Moreno would like to congratulate Chelsea Patricio, Chelsea. From Mrs. Usher's class, Camila Garcia, Camila. Thank you, Camila. From Ms. Vasquez's class, Kimberly Castillo, Kimberly. Congratulations to you, Kimberly. From Mrs. Ventura's class, Jessie Martinez, Jessie. From Miss Cameron's class, Colton Shalat, Colton. From Mrs. Nuno's class, Alyssa Saldivar, Alyssa. From Mr. Gomez's class, Jimena Gonzalez, Jimena. From Mrs. Carrier's class, Frankie Carrera, Frankie. From Mrs. Shalat's class, Lenny Manzano Ayala, Lenny. From Mrs. Cocasco's class, Moses Saldivar, Moses. From Miss Robeson's class, Allison Figueroa Lopez, Allison. From Miss Mitra's class, Joel Santiago, Joel. And from Miss Ron's group, Aiden Munoz. Aiden, come on up. Aiden Munoz. No, Aiden Munoz? No. Second grade, Aiden Munoz? No. First, second grade? No. All right, my friends. A big round of applause to our writers of the month. Wonderful job, my friends. Great job. You may join your classes. All right, my friends, we have moved on to our science awards. And these kids are thinking and wondering and doing all things science for their teachers. Take a deep breath into your nose. Out of your mouth. All right, here we go. From Mrs. Spice's class, Dana Regalado Bocanegra. Dana. For Mrs. Moreno's class, Joshua Vasquez. Joshua. From Ms. Vasquez's class, Rafael Formalosa. Rafael. From Mrs. Ventura's class, Caleb Lopez. Caleb. From Ms. Cameron's class, Julian Estrada. Julian. From Mr. Gomez's class, Caitlin Moreno Castro. Caitlin. From Ms. Nuno's class, Mason Cordon Jimenez. Mason. From Mrs. Carrier's class, Mason Garcia. Mason. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Sebastian Champion. Sebastian. From Mrs. Cocasa's class, Christian Mayorin Espinosa. Christian. From Ms. Robeson's class, Oscar Guzman Jimenez. Oscar. And from Ms. Mitra's class, Chris Jimenez. Chris, come on up, Chris. Chris. From Ms. Mitra's class, Chris Rivera. Chris Rivera. I misspelled that. And Oscar Guzman Jimenez. Nope. And Caitlin Moreno Castro. Caitlin Moreno. Nope. But Chris is coming. A big round of applause for our scientists. Come on! Great job, my friends. You may join your classes. All right, before we go on to our next awards, we want to pull golden tickets. Show me what it's like to be fair, responsible, kind, responsible, fair, responsible, hands in our lap. Oh, you're so amazing, kindergarten, first and second, and TK. Miss Yadira chose Aaron from this fashion class. Aaron. Aaron, come on up, Aaron. From Ms. Robeson's class, Oscar, Ms. Robeson's class. And our lap, not here, you missed pulling this out. From Mr. Gomez's class, Jimena, Mr. Gomez, Jimena. And from Ms. Vasquez's class, Ian from Ms. Vasquez's class. There he is, Ian, right over there to Ms. Jessica. All right, my friends. Can anybody read what that says up there? It says math. They're thinking and doing all those good things in their head and on their paper. Are we ready? From Mrs. Spike's class, Bradley Salinas. Bradley. From Mrs. Moreno's class, Pablo Orozco. Pablo. From Mrs. Usher's class, Jorge Ruano Aguilar. Jorge. From Ms. Vasquez's class, Uraisha Delgado. Uraisha. From Ms. Ventura's class, Genesis Rosales. Genesis. There. From Miss Cameron's class, Derek Payne Chavez. Derek. In Miss Cameron's class, Derek. There he is. From Mr. Gomez's class, Virgil Delgado. Virgil, come on up. From Mrs. Nuno's class, Alexander Sandoval. Alexander. And from Mrs. Carrier's class, Colton Lees. Colton. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Leland Marico, Leland. Great job, Leland. From Mrs. Focasa's class, Luke Leon, Luke, come back up here. From Miss Robeson's class, Arlette Torres Carrasco, Arlette. And from Miss Nickna's class, Aiden Calderon, Aiden. There's Aiden, come on Aiden. All right, my friends, a big round of applause for our mathematicians of the month. Great job, great job, great job, my friends. You may join your classes. All right, my friends, our next awards are our Readers of the Month. While I look for something, I want Miss Yarina to choose 2 golden tickets. She's going to choose 2 golden tickets, maybe 3. All right, for our golden tickets, Liam from Miss Nuno's class, Liam. From Miss Vasquez's class, Scarlett. And from Mr. Gomez's class, Allison from Mr. Gomez's class. Right over there now. All right, my friends. Here are our Readers of the Month. These kids are reading, doing all of the things on the grass kids. Oh my goodness. Show me what it's like to be responsible with hands in our lap. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Out of your mouth. One more time through your nose. Out of your mouth. Let's be very kind to all of our other friends here from Mrs. Spice's class. The Reader of the Month is Elena Ray Federico. Elena Ray, come on up, honey. From Mrs. Moreno's class, Matthew Perez. Matthew. 3 times. From Mrs. Usher's class, Catalea Herrera. Catalea. From Miss Vasquez's class, Ivan Vasquez. Ivan. From Mrs. Ventura's class, Connie Wynn, Connie. From Miss Cameron's class, Sol Avalos Ramirez, Sol. From Mr. Gomez's class, Irie Guzman, Irie. From Mrs. Nuno's class, Elena Diaz Torres, Elena. From Mrs. Carrier's class, Jose Orozco, Jose. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Sofia Aranda, Sofia. From Mrs. Focasa's class, Carter Ambrose. Carter, come on up. From Miss Robinson's class, Esteban Quinez. Esteban, come on up. Esteban. From Miss Petra's class, Allison Cardenas, Allison. And from Miss Rom's class, Ava Gonzalez, or Miss Rom's group, Ava Gonzalez. Come on up, Ava. Ava Gonzalez, no Ava? No Ava. All right, my friends, give a big round of applause to our Readers of the Month. Great job, my friends, great job. You may join your classes. Thank you. My friends, I made a mistake. Is it okay to make mistakes? Yeah. And I must have misplaced an award, but I want to make sure that we honor a student in Mrs. Usher's class, and that's Nicholas Sandoval, who's our scientist. Nicholas Sandoval, come on up. Nicholas, right over here, right in the middle. Can we give a big round of applause to our scientist, Alvin Monk, Mrs. Usher? All right, my friends, we have an extra award. There we go. We have an extra award that Miss Ferguson has been watching for us. These kids have been working super hard in AR. Raise your hand quietly if you know what AR is. Wow, okay, put your hands down. That means you're taking quizzes on books you've read. So Miss Ferguson was honoring these students from Miss Cameron's class. Aiden Ariola Duran, Aiden. From Miss Cameron's class, Arena Zepeda, Arena. From Miss Carrier's class, Angel Mesa Rosco, Angel. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Anthony Perez Mora, Anthony. These students have been working really hard to meet all of their goals in AR. A big round of applause for these leaders who are doing amazing in AR. Great job, my friends. You may join your classes. All right, my friends. What award is this? It's our Fair, Responsible, and Kind Award, which is Wilfredo's Friend of the Month. I think we can wake up Wilfredo. I think the way we can wake him up by saying, "Good morning, Wilfredo." I don't know if he heard you. Good morning, Wilfredo. There he is. He woke up. There he is. Good morning, Wilfredo. Thank you so much for being here. There he is, my friend. All right, my friends. This is Wilfredo's most favorite award. And let's honor those students here now. From Mrs. Spike's class, Dylan Rojas Huerta. Dylan! From Mrs. Spike's class, Isabela Almendares, Isabela. From Mrs. Moreno's class, Noel Mendoza, Noel. From Mrs. Moreno's class, Alejandra Martinez, Alejandra. From Mrs. Usher's class, Emiliano Valles, Emiliano. From Mrs. Usher's class, Victoria Mendez Sanchez, Victoria. From Ms. Vasquez's class, Evelyn Balandrano, Evelyn. From Ms. Ventura's class, Ronald Reyes, Ronald. From Ms. Ventura's class, Iliam Ramos, Iliam. From Ms. Cameron's class, Regina Vega Ferregnino, Regina. From Ms. Cameron's class, Juan Santos, Juan. From Mr. Gomez's class, Mr. Carlos Bermudez, Carlos. From Mr. Gomez's class, Dagoberto Perez, Dago. From Mrs. Nuno's class, Elvira Santiago Rivera, Elvira. From Mrs. Nuno's class, Marco Zacharias, Marco. From Mrs. Carrier's class, Destiny Prieto, Destiny. From Mrs. Carrier's class, Malaya Wells Vivanco, Malaya. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Aaliyah Franco, Aaliyah. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Yerandi Gaitan Gonzalez, Yerandi. From Mrs. Kokaska's class, Brianna Franco, Brianna. From Mrs. Kokaska's class, Ivan Caballero, Ivan. From Miss Robeson's class, Liam Quezada Luna, Liam. From Miss Robeson's class, Aiden Munoz Valdez, Aiden. From Miss Mika's class, Aria Cordero, Aria. And from Miss Mika's class, Raymond Ibarra Ramirez, Raymond. All right, Aria Cordero, Ivan Caballero, and Aaliyah Franco. All right, my friends. A big round of applause to Wilfredo's friends with the month. Wilfredo, what do you think of your friends? He loves them. He can't speak. He's so speechless with so much excitement. All right, my friends. Say goodbye to Wilfredo. Oh, but Wilfredo, can you stay for Student of the Month? Would that be okay? All right, he's going to stay for Student of the Month. Thank you. My friends, you may join your classes. All right, my friends. We're so happy that Wilfredo woke up to be with us for the Student of the Month, too. Let's show him what it's like to be responsible and kind and fair and responsible with hands in our lap. Hey, everyone, a deep breath through your nose, out of your mouth. One more time through your nose, out of your mouth. Thank you, my friends. All right. Do you see the shirt that Wilfredo's wearing? That's a special shirt. Can you buy that shirt? No, you cannot. Every one of these students earned this shirt here. You are a proud Student of the Month, just like Wilfredo is wearing now. And we are going to honor those students now. From Mrs. Pike's class, Emiliano Gomez Molina. Emiliano. From Mrs. Pike's class, Liam Gonzalez Banda. Liam. From Mrs. Moreno's class, Miranda Mendoza Ochoa, Miranda. From Mrs. Moreno's class, Adeline Rojas Huerta, Adeline. From Mrs. Usher's class, Anderson Agustin Alvarez, Anderson. From Mrs. Usher's class, Eileen Lopez Gonzalez, Eileen. From Ms. Vasquez's class, Scarlett Garcia, Scarlett. From Ms. Vasquez's class, Aaron Garcia, Aaron Garcia. From Mrs. Ventura's class, Benjamin Tapia, Benjamin. From Mrs. Ventura's class, Liam Vera, Liam. From Miss Cameron's class, Mr. Ashton Shepard, Ashton. From Miss Cameron's class, Alisa Lizardo, Alisa. From Mr. Gomez's class, Ayla Morataya, Ayla. From Mr. Gomez's class, Aiden Lopez Cortez, or Aiden Ninja Lopez. From Ms. Nunez's class, Aliyah Baraybar, Aliyah. From Mrs. Nuno's class, Camila Mesa Leon, Camila. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Omar Gutierrez, Omar. From Mrs. Shalot's class, Julian Martinez, Julian. From Mrs. Kokaska's class, Israel Alanese, Israel. From Mrs. Kokaska's class, Jimena Flores Hernandez, Jimena. From Ms. Robeson's class, Melanie Romero Escalera, Melanie. From Mrs. Robeson's class, Isaac Dominguez, Isaac. From Ms. Mita's class, Ava Gonzalez, Ava. From Ms. Mita's class, Josue Carranza Lozano, Josue. From Ms. Carrier's class, Adriana Alvarez, Adriana. From Mrs. Carrier's class, Scarlett Manjana Espada, Scarlett. And from Ms. Rom's groups, Axel Rosales, Axel. Oh my goodness, look at all these students of the month for the months of December and January. Give them a big round of applause. Another group of students who get that special shirt. Wilfredo, what do you think about those students of the month? They're amazing, aren't they? Yes, they are. Great job. Another big round of applause for them. All right, my students, you may join your classes. And you know what? Wilfredo's looking very tired. So let's say goodbye, Wilfredo. Goodbye, Wilfredo. Cats need to sleep a lot, so Wilfredo needs to go back to sleep. Thank you, Wilfredo. Goodbye. All right, my friends. One more deep breath through our nose, out of our mouth. Remember, my friends, we could not do this without the help of our families. Let's look to our families and say, thank you, families! And we couldn't do anything without our teachers, so as loud as you can, say, thank you, teachers! Have a wonderful, wonderful day, my friends. Please look to your teachers for directions and have a great, great day, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, families. Muchísimas gracias a todos.
Agua Caliente is the place to be. What will we learn? Just wait and see.
Science and math, writing and reading, and plenty of scholars we will be needing. Remember to be fair, responsible and kind. Our teachers